right, and we're back. This is episode 149 of the Taproom Podcast, and I'm your host, Mike. And it's a good one. It's a good one. It's with my boy Enrique and Miranda. They're obviously of Tap Truck LA. If you don't know them, how do you not know them if you're in the industry? Man, it was a fun interview, and it was a great time talking to both of them over at Cerveceria del Pueblo in Pasadena. Enrique is also the head brewer there, so it was like a twofer. It's like two interviews in one. We talked about Del Pueblo, and we also talked about obviously Tap Truck. But it was just, honestly, man, it was just really cool. It was really, really fun being able to talk to them. And I am truly grateful for both of them. Honestly, for everyone in this industry that's ever been on the show, I'm always grateful. Because you took time out of your day to sit down and talk with me and have a couple of beers and tell me your story, man. And that's what it's all about. It's about wanting more in life. It's about not being complacent. It's about wanting to just continue to grow as a person, and fight through the tough times. We talked about toughness on this episode. I won't give anything away, but I truly believe that, and I was just, like I said, I'm just really grateful. So Miranda, Enrique, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Can't wait for you guys to listen to the interview in a little bit. Before we do that, though, it was Cena's last match last night, and I know there was some of the fans were chanting "you fucked up" because they had Cena tap out, but it was everybody thought Cena was going to go out with a win. Every time a wrestler retires, they go out on their back. That's just the way it is. You go out losing, whether you're leaving the company or whether you're retiring. You almost always lose every match. So honestly, I'm grateful to Cena. All of the hard work that guy put in, and to be as good of a person as he is, it's something to strive towards. Yeah. And then last week, I know we talked about it on the intro, but I went to the Packer game on Sunday, and that was everything I wanted it to be and more. I was trying to think of words, things I was man, what could I just compare it to, or how can I describe it? And it was not to be and they say sports aren't romantic, but it was just, that's all I ever can really say. It was everything I wanted it to be. The atmosphere, the vibe, just the whole, it was enthralling, and it was just I was honestly taken aback. I wasn't when I walked into the stadium and saw the inside of the stadium for the first time. I was literally like the dad from Rudy, whereas I didn't say it, but it was I was just thinking man, this is beautiful. This is such a beautiful place. I think Rudy's dad is this is the most beautiful thing these eyes have ever seen, or something like that. But it was worth it all, man. And I know I talked about it last week, but thank you to Sean, thank you to Romeo from Romeo and Juliet for hanging out with me in Chicago on Friday. I'm grateful to my cousin Jammin for tagging along with me on the trip. I was planning on just going by myself, but it made it that much better that he was there with me, and it was so cool. So, yeah, it's Sunday morning, 8:07, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. 94.7 the way. No, I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. That just popped in my head. But yeah, that is all I got. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about real quick, just on the intro. I'm talking about Enrique and Miranda. It was and I've talked about it too, other couples that have been on the show, we see Lulu and Zeke, their love for one another, and how they motivate one another, and they are just so strong together, and they're always supporting one another. That's the same thing with Enrique and Miranda. It was just, and it's cool to see. Like I said, you don't always see that in life. So kudos to you guys again. All right, well, let's jump into the interview. I got to make some breakfast. Got to get ready. Got to go shoot some taproom tales. I wrote 4 new taproom tale scripts. We got a Christmas one. I think the next one came from Al. I think it could be called "Dude, Where's My Beer?" I wrote one like that. I wrote a New Year's one, and then Schneike's Bandman. Oh, I wrote an Anchorman one. I'm looking forward to that. So That's going to be good. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the interview. Stay tuned for the outro. Cheers. All right, guys. We're back in the tap room, and I'm your host, Mike. And I have two very special guests on the show today. I have Enrique Leveron and Miranda Gasca of Cerveceria del Pueblo and also Tap Truck LA. What's going on?
How you doing, man? Thank you for having us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bright and early. Trying to get out of the rain.
I know. I was too tired. I was like, I don't want to wake up, but I got to get out.
My bad. I made you get out of bed.
Yeah, for sure. At least we get our day started early, you know?
There you go. Well, before we do jump into it, let's cheers.
Cheers, man.
So I'm having is that the Paya? The New Zealand Pills? Rawaka, Nelson, and Citra.
Yeah.
They're all there.
This one I think is a Serrania, right? This one you got me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's spicy sour.
Ooh, there you go. That one's pineapple, guava, red jalapeno, and serrano peppers. Dang, there you go.
Yeah.
Thing with guava for me, it's like sometimes I've had it where it's been good in a beer, but I've also times I've had it it's just not for me. Yeah, just kind of. I think it's the smell of guava that gets me.
It's not too straightforward.
I
it's not overpowering.
I think that one,
Do you want to try this?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a little taste.
And it's not as spicy as it sounds.
No, it's just like a tingle in the back, and it's like,
that's crushable. That's actually really good.
It's
I found a guava
for a
beer
spicy sour. It's crazy. People actually like it here. Since we're known for the sours, people come and try the sours that we have.
Okay,
and that one's one of them that they request. Same thing with the strawberry mango one, but that one we don't have on tap right now.
Okay, and the brewery is off of Bellevue and Pasadena.
Yeah, like this is Pasadena, and that's Fair Oaks, and our street is Bellevue. Yep.
Okay, sweet. Before we jump into your journey about craft beer, so I saw Johnny from Pro 5 yesterday.
Yeah.
And he said to tell you that he has better Batman tattoos.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I've never wanted tattoos the way I grew up and raised. Was Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
So for us, we never really were able to get tattoos.
Okay.
But ever since then, I was like, well, I need to get a tattoo that I'm going to be okay with for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And then if you have a bad tattoo artist,
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, he messed up my Batman tattoo, I'll be super pissed. So it's like, unless I can find somebody that can do a really dope ass and it's not going to mess up, then I'll think about it. But he does. He did show me when he was here once. He's been here a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I got one here. And he's showing me, so they're pretty dope. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that guy. He's cool, man. He comes here to support a lot and he's a cool guy. Got to go visit over there.
It's
his
great.
brewery.
Yeah. Have you never been?
No.
Yeah.
It's quite a drive. That's why I'm surprised that he comes here all the time. But I do want to go check it out.
Yeah, they make great beer. I love their Hanma. I think it's their Japanese rice lager. They're all their West Coast have been really good. So yeah, you definitely got to check them out.
Oh, for sure. And then it's supporting the homies. He's always here supporting. So I love it.
Oh, for sure, man.
Let's go today.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be going there after. Well, not there, but I'm going to go into Level Up after. We're going to try to shoot some taproom tales. So we'll see.
Nice.
But yeah, tell me how you guys got started.
Mainly because I didn't know what I wanted to do in life, right? I've been a truck driver. I was a truck driver for a couple of years. And then I thought that that's what I wanted to do, own a big rig and drive around. I started when I was 14 doing car hauling. So I started driving the 10-car haulers.
Oh, dang.
And my boss at the moment, he just kind of threw me on the wheel one day. He's like, hey, man, hold on to the wheel. I grabbed onto the wheel and he just jumped to the back. He's like, all right, keep driving, because he had it on cruise control.
Okay.
Oh, man, it was the most scariest thing I've ever had to experience. But I kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And for me, that was one of my dreams to maybe own my own truck.
Okay.
And I got my license. I did that for a couple years after that. Wasn't really happy with driving so much, stuck in traffic. And then I started doing window tinting with her father. And it's another thing that I hated. It's another thing that I hated because you had to be very patient.
Yeah.
And I lack patience.
Okay.
And anybody that knows you tell me well, he's not patient at all. So it got to the point in my life that I was just I would tell her and my friends, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do. None of this makes me happy. I go to work, but I feel like I'm just suffering,
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, this sucks. I don't want to do this. And then Miranda and my friend Miguel were like, well, you like beer. How about you start doing that?
Yeah.
And that's when I bought my first kit. And that's how everything started from there.
Okay.
The love of the beer. And that first brew day at home was the thing that's like, dude, I love this.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Miranda, how about you?
Well, I feel like I've always had like an entrepreneurial like mindset.
Okay.
So my dad owns his own business. My brother has his own business. And I was like the black sheep of, I didn't know what I wanted to commit to. I just knew I always wanted my own business.
Yeah.
And just growing up, seeing my dad support other families, like his employees I grew up with, because I was always at work with my dad.
Yeah.
So then for him to be able to put food like on other people's tables was always inspiring to me. So when he got into beer and we saw like, hey, there's an opportunity to make money, I was like, here we go. Like, I think this could be something like, worth me diving into.
Yeah.
So I was like saving a little bit on the side, and I got into different like ventures to see if this was a business I wanted to get into, but nothing stuck until I was like, okay, like the beer thing could work. Like,
okay.
I could see potential.
Yeah, no, it was one of the things that as I was brewing or home brewing, my friends would always ask for certain beers that I made.
Okay.
One of the beers that I hated making because I just wanted to try it one day was like a mango cart type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So all my friends, they kept asking me for it. Like, hey, can I get that one? And then I changed the flavor to watermelon. And they're like, can I get that one? And they were just asking for that beer so much because I started canning them.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I hate this beer. Like, this is the beer that everybody wants. And I'm going to try different beers.
Yeah.
So that's the one beer that like everybody would always ask for, like all my friends. And then I just told her one day, because my other friend's like, dude, you should just see if you can sell your beer. And I looked into it, and obviously home brewing is not going to be a legal way of selling beer or any of that kind of profitable venture, right? So we started looking into like a trailer, and I was going to build out a trailer. And I said, hey, you seen some trailers that have taps on the side and they'd open up, I go, what if we put TVs on the side for like the games and stuff, Super Bowl. My thing was like, for football, it's going to be super dope. People are going to. And we looked into it. It was really hard to find somebody here to build out a trailer. And we looked up at Texas, and there's a building company there that they did nothing but trailers for food and stuff like that. And I saw that they had posted one for beer.
Yeah.
And I told her, well, this is my last resort, So I hit them up. And at the same time that I was looking for other trailers, I found the brand of Tap Truck.
Okay.
And when I went to their website, it said, oh, you can go ahead and apply for like a territory, right? So I told her, like, I'm going to just see what happens, right? I applied, sent it in, didn't hear back from them for like 3 months. And then I said, this is time. Like, I am really fed up with my job.
Yeah.
We gotta go get the trailer.
I was like, let's go to Texas.
As soon as we're like, okay, we're planning to go to Texas, just check out the place over there and see what we needed to get started on the build. Tap Truck USA reached out to us, and they said, hey, we're actually going to have a spot in Los Angeles, and you're in that area. Do you want it? Are you interested? And that's how it all started. So I was like, it was kind of like right at the perfect time. And then that's when we started looking into trucks, and once we were in it, we were like hooked, and we're like, we're going to go forward with this.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, let's do it, because I was like, man, it's a lot of money. We got to buy a truck. And she's like, well, this is what you want to do. If you don't try it, you're not gonna ever find out if it's gonna work out. So she pushed me a lot for that, and I appreciate that a lot.
I just wanted to see him happier in life.
Of
I
course.
felt like he was just working to get by and pay the bills because he's super responsible. But it's find something that sparks your interest and excites you to get out of bed every day.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, come on, let's do something where you're gonna love it every day and not be so like grumpy and
Exactly. I mean, that's the way it should be, though. Like, you want to, because I mean, there's so many people out there that are just content with being unhappy their whole life. And it's like, why?
Yeah, no. One of the things that like in the brewing industry, and all the brewers talk to each other, we're like, we're not going to make money out of being a brewer. But the passion is there. You don't feel like you're going to work every day, even though we are technically cleaning up and always it's just janitorial duties all the time. But at the end of the day, like, just making that beer and getting better at your craft, and then meeting the amazing people around you has been super worth it for us, because everybody out there is always just trying to help you out. And
of course,
for me, like, now waking up and like, hey, I got to go to sleep early because I got to be up at 6. I got to be at work at 6 to start brewing, and it's something that I don't think twice. I'm like, dude, I love it. Like, I'll wake up early for that.
That's great.
So, maybe it's not a very, a very lucrative job or whatever, but at the end of the day, I love coming into work. And
he like blossomed in life.
That's great.
And then once he got this position, he just started, you could just see him come out of his shell and just be more happier in life. And that was all it took, was like, just go chase something that's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
And he just, was like a little caterpillar being born again.
Yeah,
I love it. That's cool, man. And so like when you went from like home brewing to actually like brewing at at a brewery, like when did that happen?
So it took a while. Initially, I met with Martin here at the Pueblo, and I first started, we're like, hey, I would like to see if we can promote your beer in our events. And he said, yeah, sure. He loved the idea. And at the same time, there was a guy working here, Carlos. He was part of the so-called Cerveceros.
Okay.
So one day he says, hey, is anybody interested in working tap room? And I jumped on it real quick. I'm like, dude, I'm interested. I would like to jump into the brewing side, but I'm interested in the tap room.
Mm.
And I started working here. I think it was maybe a year into the tap room. And then slowly I started helping out Carlos on the brewing side. And the moment that I started helping, I kept asking for more time there instead of the tap room.
Yeah.
And that's literally how it started. And it took about, working here about like a year and a half or so to finally get into it. And you learn the difference between homebrewing and here, right? Like everything changes, even though it's the same concept. And you're like, I know how to make beer. And then you're in here and you're like, everything's different.
Yeah.
But it's just, it made it more interesting for me every day because I got to learn more every day. I mean, I appreciate what Martin did for me and gave me that chance to come and, help him out. And ever since then, I've been here.
Yeah. And I remember like when he was working tap room, like getting his feet wet on the brewer side, he was so intimidated by the machines. And I was like pushing him, like, speak up, say you want more.
Yeah.
Like, like get into that brewing position that like you truly want.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, those machines are so scary. And he didn't know how to use them. And then fast forward to today, the last time I was here for like a brew day, he was over here teaching me how to use the machine.
Oh,
and I was like,
cool.
look how far we've come. Like now you're the master of this little machine.
It's because like obviously you've been to a bunch of breweries, so every brewer house is different.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Some are just fully all electrical, and all you gotta do is press buttons. This one's kind of electrical, but it's you push buttons and then it opens valves, right?
Okay.
Compared to like more hands-on brew houses where you can see all the levers, right, on the sides.
Yeah.
So that's more like a hands-on thing, which I still have to learn if we ever get to brew somewhere else,
Okay.
But this one, once you got the hang of it, it pretty much just, muscle memory and started learning it. So it was like, okay, it was more intimidating in the beginning because I don't want to mess up 10 barrels, right? I was like, dude, what if I press this button and it goes out to the wrong side? You know? And it's happened to other people too, other friends that I've talked to from breweries. They're like, dude, I pressed the wrong button and all the beer went into like this, or the cleaner went into the beer. And it's just like, that's what I'm scared of,
Yeah.
But yeah, once I got the hang of it, it's fairly easy. And I was teaching her the day that she was here.
There you go.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
You guys do a collab brew day.
Yeah. Well, I was here with the Cerveceros for that brew day.
Oh, okay.
So we did the Luna, right?
It was a Luna. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did the Luna for the collaboration.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun.
Yeah. So she's been here a couple times to help out. And
awesome.
She's always here. She's like a part-time worker here.
Okay.
Like, that's not on the books,
like
but
a little
she's like
secret.
always here. Yeah. She's like, I'll help out, But
that's great.
She loves it too, and she enjoys it. So whenever she can get in the brew day with like collaboration, she's like, I'm in it. Like, I'm down.
Yeah.
So it's been fun to have her around and learn the things that I've learned so far. So it's kind of cool.
Love it. And like, how great are the Cerveceros too?
Oh, dude.
Oh, they're great.
They're awesome.
It's always a good time.
I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
When I first started homebrewing, I met everybody there. I got really, really close to Marvin. I don't know if you met him.
I've never met
He
Marvin.
was the president for like 2 years, the last 2
years.
years.
Funniest guy in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, he can be mean to me sometimes, but he's cool, man. And like he took me under his wing and started teaching me everything. And then obviously Tyler was very friendly. Tyler, what I like about Tyler is she's always very straight up, straightforward.
Yeah.
And when she says things to help me make beer better.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that, right? So seeing how they're all like very friendly, and then always giving you like, hey, this is what you can do better to make your beer better.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it. And like I said, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have as much knowledge as I do now. Or I wouldn't be in this industry right now, because then I would have to find my way in the door somewhere else.
Yeah.
But with having to run tap truck and working here, Martin has been very accommodating.
That's
Because
great.
sometimes that I have events and Martin's like, hey, you do what you got to do. I'll worry about the site. And that's one of the things that I'm not going to find any other brewery.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So, it's kind of like all come together that if it wasn't, like I said, for Cerveceros, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
It's awesome.
That's true. And then just to piggyback on that, I remember one of my first like Cerveceros meetings, we went to at Pacifically. Was that the one? In Monrovia?
Oh, that was the first.
That was like
the
our
first
first
meeting.
one.
Yes.
So there was like a meeting that we went to, and Tyler was there.
Okay.
And so then like there was a bunch of people. I was just meeting a whole bunch of people, but then he goes on his like Instagram and he's like, oh, "That's her, and then he's showing. He's like, "Look, like she's so great," and then like she's like. I don't know if we could say, but he was like, she's badass.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, you can cuss.
So, okay. So then he was like showing me like her Instagram page and just like the great things that she does in the beer world. And so it was cute seeing him like fangirling over this brewer girl. And then like she just proved to be just as amazing.
Doing Tap Truck, we've actually got lucky to meet like famous people.
Yeah.
Because we've done events for like The Voice, for Sony. And I met people and I'm like, yeah, whatever, Yeah. But when it was that brewery site, I'm like, oh my God, that's her. And then that's them.
Or the guy that wrote the book.
Oh, John Palmer. We met John Palmer at
shit.
Is it Montrose? I think it's down here. Yeah. It's a little festival that they do. And I met him there and he showed up to the booth and I'm like, oh, dude, that's John Palmer. And I'm taking pictures. The funny thing was I sent it to some of my friends from the Cerveceros, right? Like, on the chat. And they're like, who's that guy? Yeah. And then somebody's like, are you serious right now? That means you never read his book, because his book is the one that everybody reads at some point,
I feel like,
And I think his face is on it, right? Like on the back side
or
something of the book.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, we can't be friends if you don't know who John Palmer is, man. You're in this club and you don't know who that is. Like,
you're kicked out.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, that's like, those are the two people that I was like, damn, those are, especially back then when I was starting to do homebrew. And then, you get all this like AHA, is what American Homebrewers? Yeah, AHA, like the books and stuff for the homebrewing. And that's when I seen that it was Tyler and that's why I told her, like, dude, she's come out in like some magazines, because they're taking pictures of the Cerveceros and you see everybody, but then when you see the person, like, oh, damn, that's dope.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. Yeah, but no, dude, she's a sweetheart. She's awesome. And she's always very helpful in whatever questions you have.
And she gives you your honesty. That's why I like her. Because I've seen it firsthand that I'm like, yes.
And we finally got to do a collaboration with them.
Okay.
They wanted a sour for Shadow Grove. So we did a collaboration with them. They did a sour. I think it was like cherry and peaches. I think it was what we made with. And then I'm still waiting for her to come down. We've been busy with our schedule, but like I can't wait for her to come down and like have a brew day here with her, That'd be super cool.
Yeah, she's an awesome person. Like I've got to I've hung out with her a couple times, but I like had her on the pod. But yeah, she's great.
No, she's awesome, dude. I thank her a lot for little things that she's helped me out with. Same thing with Marvin and even Ruben. From Burning Bridge, who has people.
Another great guy.
Yeah, and then the ones that started it at Brujeria.
Yeah,
Adrian
and Augie
and Agustin.
Yeah,
dude, Adrian was another person that I met right at the beginning of my brewing career because we had the meetings there.
Yeah,
and also very, very welcoming. He's like, oh yeah, dude, come on down, like whatever you want, like just I'll teach you what you need. And ever since then, we're like great friends.
That's great.
So just that camaraderie that you get from that brewing club is it's amazing.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, I recommend anybody that wants to start brewing to join it because it's such a cool thing.
It's a nice little community amongst each other.
Yeah, and everybody just wants to help one another.
Yeah.
That's
why I like it. But no, I thank everybody that I've met there because they've been awesome.
It's great, man. Tell me a little bit more about Tap Truck. Because, I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, we've been talking about doing this for a long time.
I think it was like the first year that we talked on Instagram, right?
Yeah, we talked on Instagram and then we talked in person. Yeah, we talked in person and it was Alchemy.
I think we met at Alchemy.
Yeah.
And
okay, so Tap Truck, we're a vintage mobile dry bar. So we have two trucks. We have a white 1955 Chevy panel truck.
Okay.
Her name's Monroe. We named her
Love
after
it.
Marilyn Monroe because she's a 50s. And
Yeah.
my comment to him was like, "Ho is life," so it just fit perfect. That it was like Monroe. I love her.
She promised she wouldn't say that today.
Oh, it's all good.
No, when he said we could say it, I was like, I don't know if
You
it
say
would be
whatever you want,
appropriate
yeah.
to say it, but that was the inspiration to naming her Monroe was Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
In the 50s. And then we got our second truck a couple years later, which is Tiffany, and she's Tiffany Blue.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Tiffany Blue and White, and she is a 59 Apache Chevy.
Okay.
He tried to convince me to buy a Ford once. It didn't work out, and I was like, see,
Actually,
the
the
signs
first-
are there.
Yeah.
The first one I went to go look at was a Ford.
Okay.
But I liked it on the pictures. And by the time I went to show up to see it, it looked super buckety. And I'm like,
okay.
oh, no, this is not what I want. Not for what they were asking for
Yeah.
the
It was a
price.
Ford.
And then, thankfully, they're like, oh, it's already sold. I don't have this one available anymore. And we got lucky because he had the white one that we have now. So that worked out great. And prefer to be a Chevy guy than a Ford guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the funny thing about Tiffany is when she's like, oh, I want it like Tiffany Blue. I'm like, oh, it's super girly, man. You know? But then
He tried to knock my idea, and I was like, the vision's there. I
driving
see
it around, dude, you will not, you have no idea how much compliments you get from men
Oh, I bet.
about the color
Yeah.
than women. Like, women love it.
Yeah.
But the men, they're like, oh my God, that's such a beautiful color, bro. Like, that's great. I'm like, she chose it.
It's a classic color for like an older car. It just pops out.
Yeah, and it looks great. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
because it has like the white accents and all
Yeah,
and
it
everything
pops
like
out,
that. Yeah.
man.
It makes it really pop.
Yeah.
And that one, my friend is the one that found it for us and fixed it up, painted it for us, and got the Tiffany Blue. So worked out great.
And then picking it up from where his friend like redid everything for us, I was able to, we put the whole system in it. So I was right there with the little drill. Like, you see your life flash before you when you have to make holes in your very expensive
Dude, I'm so bad
truck.
at editing videos. I have all the videos on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I just got to make this video. And it's already been like a year since we had the truck. And I'm like, dude, I have all the clips. And and I'm like, I'm just too lazy to do the editing. Which it would be a cool video because it's like how it started to how it ended. So maybe one day I'll get to that.
We'll
but
there you go.
You know how long that takes when it comes to editing and stuff.
Yeah.
So I have no patience.
Yeah. It happens, bro.
But yeah, we were able to put, there's 5 taps on each truck.
Okay.
So each truck is able to tap 5 different beverages, and we could tap anything. We've tapped between wine, kombucha, beer.
That's awesome.
Ciders, seltzers, basically any kind of beverage that does not have pulp, because we did not want to take the risk of
you don't want to
clogging
clean
those
it up.
lines.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we did it. Our good friends in La Bodega.
Yeah.
Wanted to rent out our truck, and we did. And they have a guava seltzer.
Okay.
But it's all puree.
Oh.
So they're like, oh, you're supposed to shake it. I'm like, yeah, bro. But if the keg's sitting there, the thing comes back down. So it actually got clogged up. And Abraham had to come over and like clean it up, push it back out. He's like, my bad. But he's like, we're supposed to shake it. I go, bro, what do you think I did putting it in there? You know? But that's when we're like, let's
live and learn.
Yeah.
Let's not do puree because it's a pain in the butt and everything just comes out foamy.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we had to learn, how to control beer, because some beers will come overcarb.
Yeah.
So just having to dial that in it took us so many loss of beer. And,
I bet.
And it's
like
just
knowing the right PSI, the whole system.
Yeah.
So and then sometimes like with the puree, we're like, why is it foaming? We press pressure and then it's barely dripping. That's when we realize like, okay, it's a puree. So it's like one of those learning things. But no, I mean, we've been lucky with cool events. And I think I'm grateful for that too, like some of them can be very like annoying or just kind of like a hassle to deal with some clients. But at the end of the day, when we get it done, it turns out to be a fun experience for both.
That's great.
And then I don't know what else can I say about the truck? Like, we just love to do different events.
That's great.
So we get hired for like corporate events. We do a lot of city events, so concerts in the park. So we're very fortunate that we have good support from our local community, and it's just bringing the beer culture, the craft beer culture, like into our community.
Yeah.
So like we do Paramount, the city of Paramount, we do a lot of their beer gardens.
Okay.
So being able to like introduce them to Cerveceria, the Pueblo beer.
Yeah.
And when I got started off, I think Ogopogo was my go-to lager in the beginning. And La Llorona was delicious. Everyone loved it.
Oh, it's great.
It's kind of just introducing the community, like, hey, this is craft beer, when it kind of had that stigma, especially with like the older community.
Of course,
like, that's the new hipster thing. So they didn't want to try it. But then once we started putting it out there, everybody loved it. So it's kind of fun just spreading
Shout
the
out
love.
to Sean, because he was at Ogopogo and he's the one that's like, oh, I got the perfect Mexican lager. And we worked together for a bunch of, like, a year and a half that he was there. And he was always like, I got this fresh batch of it. You want some? So Sean, he's a barrel and stave now, but awesome dude. And always got us a Mexican lager that we needed, because at one point we need a lot more.
Yeah.
So Jason was very accommodating, and Sean very helpful too. One of the things was, obviously when I first started it, was everybody was asking us, is this your beer? Is this your beer? So now that being able to have the Pueblo beer there, it's kind of like super cool. And I think people love that experience more, because they see the person that brewed it and they see you serving it, and the fact that you can tell them about the beer, it's kind of fun, And then if they don't like it, you're like, tell me.
Yeah. No, and what's cool too, what you guys do, like you said, you guys can put basically anything in there, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure certain events like don't want craft beer, they probably want just wine or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know we were talking about like the cups, when we were at Ogopogo last week, but I'm sure like having to cater to whatever crowd you're working with that day.
No, yeah, I mean one of our biggest ones is margaritas. People love margaritas, and it's easy to pour on there, and
can't go wrong.
Yeah,
they love that one.
But he makes a delicious cantarito recipe.
Okay,
delicious, and that's always a hit, especially like in the warmer days when you just want something citrusy and refreshing. Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it just depends on like what the event is.
Yeah.
If it's just,
Yeah,
like,
well, that one I started doing that one for the company Guess, the clothing brand.
Oh, yeah.
They always hire us for like a Mexican heritage or like Hispanic heritage mark.
Yeah.
So they're like, can you make a Mexican thing? I'm like, I got you. I know which one. And then I brought that one once, and I like to switch it up sometimes. And they're like, you're going to bring that cantarito drink, right? We're like, and then we have the little cantaritos too. So they love that. So it's given us like that creativity of always trying to wow our customers.
Yeah.
And always switching it up. So it's not like every event is going to be the same. If it's the same like coordinator hiring us, or same like people that are trying to get us there multiple times, we never like to go with the same theme over and over again. So it's that fun challenge of like, what are we going to do next?
Yeah.
And then surprise them new every time. And I feel like we've been there multiple times, and every time it's like a new surprise, and it's just it's cool seeing them so amazed, like, oh my god, you guys always bring something like fun and different.
That's great.
I think that's
cool.
It's the cool part.
I mean, and you talk about like the different seasons, like even like this time of year, and like because it's obviously it's getting a little chillier. I mean, it's not like cold like the East Coast or anything like that. It's California cold. But still, like, do you have like different styles you like to drink around this time?
So I'm more of a stickler. I know the beers that I like, and I'll stick to those.
Okay.
I will try other beers, just to curiosity, right?
Yeah, of course.
So for me, it's just like IPAs or lagers.
Yeah.
Any kind of hoppy beer is my thing. But then if I see something interesting, like on a stout, when it's nice, I'm like, let me try like 4 ounces of that and then try that. But I'm not a big fan of them because they're just too sweet for me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I don't get the flavor. I just get like super chocolatey roast or whatever the flavor of the beer is. But if I can taste, like, if they say, hey, it's got like this jam or strawberry or blueberry jam, and I'm curious to see how they make that. And then sometimes I just can't taste it. I'm like, it's like tastes like any other stout. So I'm pretty neutral with my beers. I just like 1 or 2 styles, and I stick to those. She's the one that loves like.
I'm just a girl, so I get excited about the pumpkin flavor.
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
Pumpkin flavored beers for this time.
Yeah.
Although this year, I think I've slowed down on my role of like going out on the hunt. But I remember there was one up north that we found with Sacrilege, where that was my first time being introduced to like more pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
And we were there, they were throwing the whole pumpkin pie into the mash.
Oh, shit.
And I was just so amazed. I was like, oh my God, it's pumpkin spice season.
Yeah.
And then he ended up letting us try some that he had. And I just fell in love with it. And then after that, I was like, oh, this is my season right here. Like I could find all the pumpkin beers. But they had that I think around this time hits at least one a season, or sometimes, if it's more available.
Yeah.
She'll definitely look for like that pumpkin spice beer.
Yeah.
Or if she finds something interesting, she'll go get it. I'm not a big pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go look for that beer.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes they either put too much cinnamon or like too much spices, and it's just like I can't drink this. But for her, it's like, this is so good. I'm like, yeah. Well, we'll have different palates, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He sticks to.
What do you go for? Do you like?
I like stouts. Like usually around this time, like every year, I'll do a Stoutsgiving episode.
Okay.
So like me and like whoever I'm having on, like we'll share like 2 or 3, 4 stouts and kind of talk about those.
For the cerveceros, we do that sometimes. We'll do like a bottle share. So depending on where we're at, like a lot of cerveceros like the stouts and stuff.
Yeah, you guys did that around Christmas last year, right?
Yeah.
Over there at Brujeria?
Yeah. At Brujeria, we'll bring some, we'll share some. I mean, every homebrew meeting that we have, we'll bring our own beers to make. But we have a specific event that we do, and everybody brings a bottle share. And it could be a sour, it could be a stout, but like everybody loves the stouts in our,
of course,
group.
Yeah.
So most of the time we go and they're like, hey, you want to go? I'm like, no, man, how you guys have the stouts? And I was like, okay, I'll go. So they bring sours and stouts, and I'm like, Jesus. I'm sorry, I'll take my own beer next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like because it's the season, they like to have,
of course,
those bottle shares. So next time I'll let you know so you can come down.
Oh, I'm down.
Hopefully I can find you a pumpkin stout. And
I'll try it.
Bring it for you.
I'll always try like any style, like even like with a guava, like because normally I'm like really standoffish with guava. But I mean, I'll always try it because you never know if it's going to be different.
Yeah.
And like, I would say find your beer, but it could be like maybe a style with guava in it that I actually like.
Yeah.
And that's, but other than that one, I haven't found it. So well, that one is really good.
And then that one's mixed with pineapple and the spice. I think it kind of like blends in.
It does.
Not, like overpowering. Because then I've had other guava beers and it's like, straight guava forward. And I like guava, but also it's not a beer that I would go looking for because I don't like too many fruity beers.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, and that's the thing. I like the occasional sour. Like I don't drink them very often, but when they're done right, they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That's why we always have to have 2 sours because the ladies that come and don't drink beer, they'll try it and they're like, "This is good." I'm like, "Well, it's because it doesn't have the flavor of a beer and it has all the fruitiness that you're looking for and a little bit of tartness, and it's a good seller for that for people that don't drink beer."
Yeah, and it could open the doors too for them to potentially just down the road maybe want to try other stuff.
Yeah, well, because you got like lagers with different stuff, right?
Yeah,
one of them that she likes. And another stuff from our place is a dill pickle beer.
Okay.
Oh, that one was good.
Oh, is that the Donna's one?
Did you try it that day?
I don't like pickle beer.
No, I mean,
I don't like pickles in general.
Delicious.
I would not. I see them munching
I
see her munching like a pickle sometimes. I'm like, oh.
Oh, dude. Yeah, my brother, like, we would get, well, I mean, we don't do it as often as we used to, but we used to get really fucked up on the weekends.
Yeah.
And he'd wake up in the middle of the morning, like, walk over to his fridge, and like just grab the jar of pickle juice and start chugging.
Oh no, dude!
It's rehydrating.
Yeah, they say it's actually really good for you. Yeah.
That's what.
Even for running too, they say take a couple shots of pickle juice because
I'd probably throw up.
The electrolytes and the sodium in there kind of helps your body.
Okay.
Oh no, dude,
recover.
They gave her a shot. What was it? I forgot where we went to a bar, and they're like, "You want to try a pickle shot?"
Like,
and then they put like, I think it was a whiskey, and then you follow it up.
Oh, like a
pickleback.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "I'm like, no, I'm gonna throw up right now."
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch you drink that.
And I was in heaven.
I was like,
no, I got my new drink.
Yeah.
Is there a beer that you would not drink that you personally say, "Hey, I don't want to try that"?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I mean, the only ones I don't really like anymore are those like I think they were good. Like I don't mind doing like a little share, but I can't do like a 16 ounces. Like the the really thick, like the 450 North beers.
Oh yeah, like the super sludgy smoothie sours or something like that.
Yeah, I can do like a little 2 or 3 ounce pour or something like that, but that's it.
I know. We have a guy that comes over. He's an Australian guy. He's always traveling. He brings us this like strawberry milkshake or whatever. And he's like, "This is so good." And I'm like, "Bro, this is all sugar."
Yeah.
It's like lactose, sugar, and like this is not what I want to drink. But he's like, "This is so good." And I'm just surprised how people actually like those beers. And I get it because you're not a beer person. That's actually the perfect. I don't know if it's considered beer.
Yeah.
it's more like a smoothie.
Everybody's a beer person in their own way.
Yeah.
No, that's a good thing about beer, right?
Yeah.
Different styles.
I feel like seltzers I don't really do.
Seltzers?
Like I will have like the occasional Happy Dad. Sometimes you need to change it up.
Right,
like,
right.
If you've like shotgun too many beers and you're like feel like you need a yak, you'll shotgun a Happy Dad instead.
No, dude, yeah. I tried Happy Dad. For me, I need a little bit more sugar on that. Like, to be able to drink. Because if it tastes like a soda, I'll drink it, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've had Have you had Brewery X, the Huckleberries seltzer?
My brother used to work for them, so he would get like those like by the case.
Yeah, dude. Every time we had that on our truck, people loved it.
Yeah.
And that one and the boysenberry, like people loved it and always had those because it's got sweetness to it. So you're drinking it and it tastes like juice. And I think that's like the only seltzers that I can do.
Okay.
You know, a lot of other seltzers have like that little bit of aftertaste.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, if I could taste it, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that.
Yeah. I drink a shit ton of sparkling water.
Yeah.
Like a lot of sparkling water. So I'm kind of used to like that sort of stuff. Like, but I like the really bland ones.
Yeah.
Like I like Waterloo has really good flavors, but most of the ones I drink are really bland.
Yeah.
Because I just like the carbonated water, but I don't want all the sugar.
Yeah. No, I didn't like carbonated water for a while, and then I started trying it, and slowly I'm like, well, because I don't want to drink the beer, so I carbonated.
Yeah, even hop water. I love hop water.
You know what? I've tried a couple hot waters.
Yeah, it's not for you.
And I didn't like it. But I know Boomtown did one with like abstract flavorings and stuff. And then I kept hearing people like, dude, it's so good. And you got to try it. And I never got a chance to try it, but I'm going to have to go and see if I can get some to try it out. Because they said that they do the hop water, but they actually add like some flavor into it. So you got like a couple different flavors to it. So I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he lives up near Fresno in Clovis, I think it is. He has a company, he started a company called Hazard's Hop Water. So it's like in like golf courses up there.
Oh, cool.
But he'll do like a lemon lime one. He'll just do like a straight citra kind of one. But you still get those kind of notes, but it's like lemon, lime, but it also has that hoppy.
Oh, see, that's something that I'll be curious to try.
Yeah.
Because like the straight hop, sometimes I can taste it, but I'm like, it's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
You know, but But now that I see that they're adding like a little bit of flavor to it, I'm like, I can probably do that. And I love hops, so
there you go.
I have to try it again. Yeah.
Because I feel like that got kind of popular, but then it just kind of went away really quick.
Oh yeah, I think it lasted for like a couple of months.
Yeah, that trend didn't stick at all.
Yeah.
I can see why, but I mean, maybe some people improved it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The one, it's. I'd rather if I had to drink something, either NA beer or that, I'd probably drink that instead.
Oh yeah,
NA beer tastes very wordy, unfinished wordy, and I don't like that.
I can't do the NA beers either, man. Like, that's probably one. Because I don't know. Like, I'm drinking it for a reason.
I want beer with alcohol.
Not all of them are bad though. There's some.
Oh no, I've heard some really great. I've not had them, but I've heard nothing but great things about some of them.
Yeah,
but it's just not for me.
No, yeah. We have water. Hot water. NA here, and we're probably not gonna keep using that one, but we've tried one. Because we were trying to compare that one with some other ones. And I think the other one's called Rationale. And they have a Mexican lager. And I was like, this is actually not bad. Okay. And I tried it. I'm like, okay, So I'll stay away. I want my alcohol.
Yeah. Same.
One of our last events, we got quite a few people asking us, like, do you have a non-alcoholic beer? And I'm just like, why is this crowd?
Yeah.
It was the same event. So it was kind of just like, oh, is that something we should consider? I know he probably won't consider that.
If we can have a couple cans inside, probably easier because I don't keg it. But
yeah, because I doubt there's going to be maybe like a lot of them. But if you take like a case or something.
Yeah, that would work. We did an event for somebody and they wanted NA beer. So we're like, sure, we'll take 2 12 packs or whatever. Yeah. So I got the Athletic that time and I think I only passed out like 3. And I ended up taking the rest of them. I'm like, oh, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, the Athletic's making a shit ton of money right now. Dude, off of NA beers.
They were I think they were one of the first ones that really went big on it.
Yeah.
And they're huge now. So.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good for them though. You know? It's part of the
more power
that
to
needs
them,
it. Yeah.
And if it helps, somebody that has a problem, then that's totally understandable.
No, yeah, and then it kudos for them for doing a good job on it and
for sure.
And taking off when they did. Because I'm happy to see somebody that's in the brewing industry, whether it's non-alcoholic or not, to do well. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So good for them.
Or sometimes it just hits a spot where you don't want an alcoholic beverage and you want a good michelada.
Yeah.
And you just have it. It mixes well.
Yeah. That's kind of me with the seltzer sometimes with the Happy Dad because it's just I just need to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get events done sometimes that they ask for like a mocktail.
Okay.
And one thing that we noticed that we could do was use kombucha.
Oh,
so we use kombucha now. The kombucha has a little bit of like a tangy taste sometimes on some of them. But we started adding like agave syrup, a little bit of agave syrup and some some lime and stuff. cayenne pepper for like a watermelon one and mixed it, and it kind of goes away and just feels like you're drinking like a mocktail without the alcohol, which is kind of cool.
Dang.
It was really good. It was like the Mexican lollipop with like that kombucha twist.
Okay. See, like I would try something like that.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, sometimes you just want to drink, like, you know, you don't want to, like, sometimes I've had too many beers, you know, I'm like, all right, I need something different. So I would try something like that.
Yeah. And it's a sparkly thing too, right? When you're drinking something sparkly like beer, it's like the carbonation. You just kind of want carbonation. It kind of gives away that, like, all right, that satisfies me enough.
Yeah.
It's like when you romanticize your beverage. The alcoholic or non-alcoholic. And it's just fun. Nice little rim and
for sure.
You know, the little garnish, and it's just
No, it makes it a difference.
Yeah. This is really good, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Really happy with that one.
I think this is one of his biggest prides right now, actually.
I like that one.
That's delicious.
Because
that's easy drinker, but it's great.
The one that we always make a recipe and we're like, this is what I want to come out as. And then sometimes you're like, damn, I missed the mark or whatever. And I think this one's like very close to how I wanted it. So I'm very happy with it.
That's great.
If I change anything, I'll probably add more Nelson to it, but I already have enough hops in that thing that it's like, I'm like, I don't know if I should do more for a 5.5 beer, you know?
Yeah.
Do you want something else?
You know, I'll do a short pour of the Luna, the Luna collab.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll hit pause.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple more beers. I'm having the Luna, the Munich Dunkel. It's a 5.6.
Yeah.
Okay. Eyes still work.
Yeah.
Hope you like it.
There we go.
My glasses because I'm starting to see a little blurry again. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the way the color is on that blue. It makes it harder to read.
When we're looking on the computer, we're like, that looks great. And then we print it out. We're like, crap, we can't read it. Good. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
No, cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, we're already on our second one.
I know.
I'm a slow drinker.
You're good.
A slow drinker.
Oh, yeah. That's tasty. All right. So we're going to jump into the 4-pack.
All right.
4-pack of questions. So first question is for both of you guys, what beer that never, what is one beer that never leaves your fridge? Well, because it's always restocked.
I mean, I always have the Pueblo beer, of course.
Of course, yeah.
You know.
Same.
But I think we're talking about that. I'm like, dude, every time I open my fridge, like I always have Modelo.
Okay.
No matter what, I always have Modelo. It's like, it's always there. And then
it's like Old Faithful.
Yeah. On Sunday, we were like, I don't want something too heavy or no IPA or anything. It's like, just grab that for a little minute and solid beer.
Yep.
And then for me, I also have Libertine a lot in my fridge. It's one of my favorite breweries from Morro Bay.
Okay.
Morro Bay, right? Yeah. And then he took me there once for a road trip. He was like, I know where we're going to go. And they just specialize in sours.
Okay.
And back then I was in a huge sour phase. Like that's all I wanted to drink. So he took me there. They had delicious sours on tap. So every time I just try to head up north, like I'll just stock up. So my fridge always has some kind of Libertine in there.
Love it. I love Morro Bay is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like when you go see the otters and all that stuff. But I love Slow. Like Oak and Otter is up there. Liquid Gravity's up there. I think Getters on Exist is up there too.
Yeah, I think somewhere around there.
Yeah. But I mean, there's great beer. It's just a testament. You can go find great beer anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one in the Libertine, and I don't know if they closed it or opened it up, but Libertine was right by the rock. And then they had like a little bar and you could see the water and the otter just playing around. It was so fun.
It was like waterfront view. And I showed up once and it was under construction and not there. They have 2 locations. So there's one more like in their downtown area, but one on the waterfront. And then they had really good clam chowder there too. So it's not, I feel like here locally, I haven't found a spot that I'm like, oh my God, this is the best. But there it was like, you get good beer, you get good clam chowder. Why not make the drive? Everyone thinks I'm crazy because I'll just wake up on a Saturday. I'm like, let's go drive 4 hours, you know,
I love
to go
that.
get
That's
some
great.
good beer and lunch. And they're just like, no.
Yeah. Me and my brother, I mean, it's not as far, but when we were younger, we would just drive down to Old Town San Diego for breakfast and then drive back.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go to San Diego. I got a couple of brewers I want to check out right now. So I'm like,
there you go.
I got to just get up and go.
Yeah. And we did that not too long ago when we did an event. We were helping one of our friends like do an event for, I forgot what kind of event that was. But I just remember after leaving, we were trying to decide like, what are we going to do for today?
Yeah.
And for some reason, I don't know if you remember trying, there was a pepino sour once that was out. At this brewery, and for some reason that pepino sour is just really good.
Okay.
So the location local to us closed.
Yeah.
But I heard that they had another location in San Diego. So I was like, you know what sounds really good right now? Like a pepino sour. And I'm like, We're go. Yeah, and he was down. We took the truck home, dropped it off, and then just, got in our car, drove all the way down there, like just for a pepino sour. And
there it is.
Yeah.
Love it.
We'll drive for food and beer.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Next one is, if you weren't in beer, what would you be doing? And it could have been just something as a kid that you're like, man, I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I was like, I don't know. I was probably still truck driving maybe. Yeah. But right before everything, one of my friends became a cop, and I had another friend that wanted to be a cop.
Okay.
So I started like the process of like running and losing weight to apply for it. And then we started doing the beer thing. And I'm like, oh, here's
never mind.
The lifestyle does not support that. For his goals but he really, when his friend graduated and became like a police officer, really inspired him in that, I want to do this. Is something I could do. And I was like, okay, go for it.
Yeah.
And he did. He really made a bunch of life changes to just go down that path. But beer went his heart in the middle, and he just couldn't say no.
There you go.
So it was pretty funny. And for me, I don't know. I'm very adventurous. I get into different things. So I really would not know what I'd be doing. I guess I could just say, because I still kind of do it on the side, is like charity work and community service.
That's great.
So I have my own nonprofit. That is my first passion, is just being able to give back to the community and help those that are less fortunate or just, spread kindness out in the world.
Love it.
I think that's probably more what I would be focusing on if I didn't have the tap truck. But, I've been super fortunate that they kind of both go hand in hand in like being able to bounce off of each other's platforms.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I would probably be doing.
Okay.
Just
love that.
Out there.
Yeah.
Well, third question is, if you can collab with any brewery anywhere in the world, who would you want to collab with?
So I thought about this very hard. Because when I started homebrewing, we were in Huntington Beach, and we took bus tour for beers.
Okay.
And the first place we stopped by was Rip.
Yeah.
So when we went to Rip, I tried their beers. I'm like, these are amazing.
Yeah.
So I asked, hey, is the brewer there today? It was a Saturday. So I was like, probably not going to be here.
Yeah.
And Danny was there. And he was the assistant brewer back then, I believe.
Okay.
Because Ian was the head brewer.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. And Dan was like, yeah, dude, come in. Check the nicest person I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like when I'm first as a home brewer trying to come in. And gave me a little quick tour. And ever since then, like we kept being friends. We communicate a lot. When I need help on something, he's always helping me out. So that's like the one brewery that I really, really want to collab with.
Yeah.
Aside from all my other friends from South Costa Rica, right?
Yeah.
But like to make a beer with somebody that welcomed me and has given me so much advice, like I would be very, very happy to do that with them. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Mine would be Russian River.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I couldn't think of a better like brewery to wanna collab with personally. Like I love a whole bunch of local brewers, but I think I'd be most excited for Russian River, especially because one of my first home brews was applying the alder
like a clone,
like a clone recipe.
Yeah.
And I haven't really learned like too much, but I just thought like, oh, it's straightforward. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
Like I could do this.
Yeah.
So I got all the ingredients for it. Did it come anything near what it was probably supposed to taste like? No, it still came out good though. It wasn't a bad brew, but definitely wasn't Pliny. But I think it'd be fun to go with the pros and brew something with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Last question on the 4-pack. What's your guilty pleasure that you secretly love or not so secretly love?
Dude. My really good friends are going to know this one. And other people are going to hate me.
Okay.
I like watching videos on Instagram of kids getting hurt.
Okay.
I think it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's the funniest thing ever. Like, there's actually a picture of like kids getting hurt, and it's super funny. I love
like the clumsy.
I love kids. I'm not saying that, but it's just like just the clumsiest thing when they're like running or like.
They run into the wall or stuff like that. Yeah, I got you.
So that's my guilty pleasure. Like sometimes when I'm like, I need an upper, I just like see what they got.
Just laugh. And I'm like, you're so
yeah, no, like I'm
Somebody
sitting
turn
on
your
the
day
side
around.
of the couch and she's like, what are you laughing at? Like, you don't want to know.
Yeah. this kid just ate shit.
Yeah.
And I look at her like, look. And she's like, that's not funny. And I'm like, to you, it's not.
Yeah. It's a little funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you laugh at that? That's so sad. But I definitely see the humor in seeing it.
It's just, I don't know, it brightens my day when I see and it's so bad to say. Probably people are going to hate me for that, but it's just funny. I mean, I don't want them to get hurt where they're like, hospitalized or anything. But like,
of course.
Just like, yeah,
it's like America's Funniest Home Videos and shit like that. Yeah.
So that's like one of my guilty pleasures that not a lot of people know, and the ones that know me very well know that that's...
If there's any Gen Zs listening, they're going to be like, what the fuck is America's Funniest Home Videos?
For real.
That is.
We had a lot of conversations about like, I think one of the questions. But we'll wait for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, my guilty pleasure?
Mm-hmm.
I guess mine would be that I like to flirt with death. I'm very...
Okay.
Very out there.
So that took a turn.
Right.
I'm very out there with just like that adrenaline junkie.
Okay.
So, hopefully it never flirts back with me.
Yeah.
But I just like doing those like outlandish, whatever's
like
going to get my
skydiving
blood
and stuff like that?
Yes.
Skydiving, so I've done it once. It was fun.
Yeah.
She's like, let's go skydiving. I'm like, do you have any idea how much I weigh? The parachute's going to pop, man. It's like, it's me and the other guy now. It's not just myself, It's like, I'm scared.
But yeah, anything that could get, that momentum going in you, I love it.
Yeah, of course.
So.
I want to ask you, like incorporating obviously local culture into the brewery, but also like with Tap Truck, like how you like incorporate all of that into like what you guys do with your events and everything like that.
Well, for example, for the Pueblo, obviously my boss is South American, and we have a lot of customers that are...
I was wondering because I saw the thing right there, the outline of South America.
Oh yeah, that's South America. So, for here, when I first started, we would do a lot of fruited beer for sours with like South American flavors.
Oh, okay.
And, yerba mate is one of the South American flavors that we do. So we'll, we have customers, a lot of them from Argentina that come in and they love that beer.
Yeah.
So we'll try to, do that. And then same as like customers that we have here, we've been trying to, if we have a customer that comes here often, like we'll try to see, hey, what beer do you want? Kind of like make them feel appreciated for them coming to us, spending their money with us, right? Because like if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we're at. Yeah. So we made a beer for our good friend Tim, Black IPA. That I do not care for.
That was an amazing thing because Tim was part of the fires. He lost his
no, that's not him.
Okay. Oh, my bad. Never mind. But that's something we could highlight.
And we did do one Flowers for the Canyon.
Okay.
And that one we did it to raise money for the fires that happen here in Altadena.
That's crazy, man.
All that. And that was a collaboration with our good friends at Arts District.
Okay.
Which was Dave, Alex, and Jesus.
Yeah.
And Alex is part of SoCal too. So that collaboration was super fun. And the beer came out amazing.
Yeah.
So that one we did do to help the community around here.
But you also let the one customer pick what style to kind of write in his
We had a customer coming in because we, a lot of breweries opened up to have people come in and like use anything that they needed, right? Like if you needed just to hang out or Wi-Fi or like power or whatever, we did the same thing. And then there was a guy that he was right in the corner because his wife was renting out or had that little studio in the corner for her job, for her business. So he would come over, have a beer, and told us he lost his house and everything.
Wow.
So we had him come over on brew day and be part of that brew day.
That's cool.
One of our staff at the moment was Greg Schmidl, and he does videos and works in the movie industry. So he made like a little documentary of him, and it was kind of cool, But at the end of the day, we're all here because of our supporters, right?
Yeah.
And that's usually like everybody that is willing to come and support us. Like we want to give that back.
Yeah.
And Martin's such a sweetheart that he'll never say no to anything. He's like, yeah, like let's help wherever we can.
That's great.
Same thing with like doing beers with the firefighters and stuff, So we did a collaboration a while back for the firefighters of Pasadena too. So like we just try to support everybody around us and appreciate everything that they do for us at the end of the day.
And then as for like Tap Truck within the community, I like I love the fact that I could use the truck as a platform to like go out into the community. So what I have coming up from my nonprofit is every Thanksgiving morning we go to Skid Row.
Okay.
Early in the morning, it's a big event with a bunch of other like it's a biker community.
Yeah.
And they just take over the whole block. Every like bike club and different pop-ups come, and then they just pass out like food, clothing. They do free haircuts, like everything you could think of now, because it's a whole block-wide thing. And then all the people from the mission or whoever just lives there right there in Skid Row, you could just walk down that block and just collect all these items.
Wow.
But I've been taking the truck every year for a couple years, and I tap hot chocolate on the truck.
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
I'm able to pass out hot chocolate, and then I just put like the food and clothing on top of the bar top in front.
That's nice.
And just be able to use it to, like be able...
It's just helping out people and doing events for, we are blessed to have the business, and maybe we're not like rich on
we're
it,
not
right?
millionaires yet.
But the fact that it provides for what we need at the end of the day, and we are able to help out the people in need.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's something that it's a double win for us.
Yeah.
So whenever we can, we try to promote that help to the community in any way possible.
It's awesome.
And then even nonprofits could rent out the truck for their beer gardens. And,
Okay.
We work with a lot of nonprofits,
and we fundraising.
Try to do fundraising when we can, and donate as much as we can for the fundraising. But mainly, like, that's what we try to do for that.
It's great, man.
Yeah,
that's great. That's cool that you guys do that.
Yeah, we try. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, but we do our best.
Yeah, I think that we look forward to Thanksgiving, but I think it's like a big stressor just because.
Oh, of course, there's so much to do. Yeah.
And it's so early in the morning, and it's always cold that time of month, the end of November. But it's just once you get out there, it's just an experience. You should come check it out if you'd like.
Okay, I will be in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to visit my mom.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, so
sounds like fun.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and you're
be good.
Not a Chiefs fan.
No, so she only moved out there for work.
Okay.
Yeah, she moved out there like 10, 12, no, probably about 12, 13 years ago. So
it's going to be snowing, no?
It's actually the last couple of times I've gone on Thanksgiving, it has snowed. So we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Kansas, is that where Cody?
Yeah, he's up in Wichita. So he's like southern Kansas.
I was telling her, like, I want to go to one of his festivals that he does for the...
Yeah, there's the one in January,
charity.
the Less Hate More Lager one that he does.
And he does a lot of charity for mental health, I think, right?
No, not Lagerville. Something like that. I don't remember. So,
yeah. Meet him.
I told her, like, dude, there's this guy, he's always posting Instagram memes and stuff, but he's actually... I heard in one of his podcasts he was trying to do that. So I'm like, dude, that's kind of cool. Like, it is cold because he did say that it's cold and usually snowy, so it's kind of hard to get to. But just the fact that he's also kind of like the same idea as what we're trying to do, like, I think it'd be cool to connect with him and talk to him.
That'd be great, man.
I know you just did a podcast with him, right?
Yeah, I was just on his show.
I gotta listen to it. Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah, it was a fun one, man. We had a good time.
Seems like a cool guy. So for sure, definitely want to go check out that his stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
because I definitely want to link up like my nonprofit within the brewing community.
Yeah.
Of having the brewer support. Like, you come to a brewery, and that's mainly about, like just having that like that space where you feel safe, and then different
100%.
People get to know, and it's just a different culture, very community based. So I feel like breweries, to be able to collaborate with them and somehow, and I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I just want to be able to have them somehow pitch in to
Of
help
course.
those who struggle with substance abuse, because, that's not really the biggest clientele for breweries, craft beer. So it's kind of just like, you make something so amazing, but you still want to give those that struggle that same kind of supportive community that maybe can't just walk into the brewery and have that community. But you can still show your support within the community in some way. So I'm kind of working out the kinks in that. But that's definitely on my 2026 goal list of like, we're gonna have our little brewery community to help those.
That's great.
Yeah.
Another one I want to ask you. So memorable, like either like a bad brew day or a fun brew day or just a memorable brew day.
So memorable brew days here have been like the collaborations we've done with people. Because I always get to learn stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Thankfully, I haven't had super bad brew days here. They've been okay so far. But as a home brewer, I made a stout one time because I was doing a stout. I forgot which one it was. And then I took out the grains and I was waiting for it to get to boil.
Okay.
So I went outside. My first mistake was going outside and throwing the grains out. I'm like over here rinsing it off. I get back in, all my beer like boiled over, and it's like all over the place. So like
in my kitchen,
I had to like just kind of shut it off or something, and then like just wait for it, and then it took forever to clean up.
Oh,
that was my worst brew day.
Okay,
but it's like now that I brew with Marvin, he brews at his house, so it's like if it was to spill over, it's fine because he's by the drain and he's in his garage. But
he has such a great setup.
But I'm like at our house, I had to do everything in the house, so it was
no drainage.
Such a horrible day.
My kitchen.
Oh man, I had to mop. I had to clean the walls. It was just horrible. And I was like, next time I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this alone without any supervision.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the worst time that I've had at a brew day. Here I've other than like normals clogging up the heat exchangers, so like nothing crazy. But the collaborations have been fun. I get to learn a lot from every brewer that comes and collaborates with us.
That's great, man.
And I try to implement everything that they teach me into the brew day. So for me, that's very valuable. And I love it.
Yeah. I guess for me, even though I'm not as big as a beer nerd as him, because obviously he does it professionally, I was actually the first one to brew at a brewery before him.
Okay.
So that was thanks to the Cerveceros. Like the Cerveceras got together. We did the women empowerment in March. And did the Las Homegirls.
Las Homegirls.
Yeah.
Right there at la Brujeria.
Is that with the lowriders and stuff, right?
Yeah. So that was like my first brew day experience and got to get involved. And then I came home and he was like, "You brewed at a brewery before me."
I was so mad. I was like, wow, it's cool.
And I just thought the whole concept of being able to do that, the cause of the Las Homegirls was great.
Of course.
And just like being able to work with the girls, like everything, like the beer community is just so welcoming and just great. So it's a good environment to be around if you want to just feel like that positive
I think it was Lulu told me that place was Brujeria was a madhouse that day when they had the Los Homegirls thing.
Yeah,
they said it was
fun.
crazy busy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good that they have that support. And I love seeing that they have that many people come on and support and drink their beer,
100%.
Like I said, seeing homies do great in the industry.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys listening to if you guys are brewing?
I listen to
some inappropriate gangster rap.
I listen to rap. I'm used to the 2000s rap or reggaeton or like even Spanish music. But the other day we're working here in the back with Mike, and I just go, "Hey, bro," because I got into the head of like the Deadpool movie.
Okay.
The Bye 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 song.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Do you like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, let's put it on some." We're came to Backstreet Boys and like NSYNC, and then
there it is.
Britney Spears came up, and he remembers a lot of the songs. So I'm like, okay, bro, I don't know all the songs, but I just know the catchy ones. So like, I switch it up, but most of the time it's like I'll put on a rap, or depending if I'm a brew on a Friday, I'll put corridos.
Okay,
because then that gets me into the weekend vibe. Right?
All right, there you go.
During the week, I just put like I'll put rap most of the time. Yeah.
Okay.
The old school, like the good when it was good.
There you go. Love it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean.
Yeah.
Same. Whatever you put on.
Okay. There you go.
DJ.
Nice. All right. Next was if you could have a pint or one pint with any historical figure, or it could be a sports figure, it could be anybody you want.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
For me, it would probably be Kobe Bryant.
Okay. I love. Yeah. I'm a Bulls fan, but I love Kobe.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's just the mentality, the toughness. I mean, we were asking like, who would you like, dude? I don't know, but Kobe Bryant would probably be someone that would be like, hell yeah, let's go,
Yeah, and he's probably gonna want to out drink you too.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
He's not gonna
But Enrique will give him a run for his money.
Yeah,
so, I think that'd be a good competition.
Childhood memories with him, or like watching him play, and that's when I was really into basketball. So like seeing, having a conversation with him would probably be cool over a beer.
I love like him, like because I feel like him and Jordan are just. I know they always said like Jordan, or like Kobe was like his little brother.
Yeah,
but it's like I love that killer instinct that he had.
Yeah,
because it was never like he was just like I want to beat you at everything I want, and I don't want to just beat you. I want to bury your ass.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Which is like having that strive or that want for something like that. Not many people have that.
I don't even think you can see that now in the NBA, right? Like you see
everybody's friends.
Yeah, and it's funny because they all say like, I just want to make Kobe proud and I want to have that killer instinct like Kobe. And I'm like, you're not playing like it, bro.
Yeah.
And his mentality is just his mentality and the way he spoke about Jordan too. Like, if they ask him, hey, are you greater or better than Jordan? He's like, I would never put myself better than Jordan.
Yeah.
And to me, that's like, like
that humbleness.
Like he's humble, and he's like, I learned everything from him, so I'll never be greater compared to like LeBron, because I'm gonna talk smack about LeBron a little bit.
Oh yeah,
he's like, oh, I'm the GOAT, I'm the greatest ever. I'm like, bro,
Jordan never had to call himself the GOAT,
bro. Yeah, I'm like, bro, get out of here with that.
He did call himself Black Jesus one time, but that was that was awesome.
That was his, like, everybody was calling him. Like you see the documentaries of basketball, and they're like, oh man, great. You see that kid's like Black Jesus.
Yeah, so awesome.
So but that's a nickname that people gave him. So like, yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah. Jordan was badass.
Yeah, he was for sure. Yeah. All right, Miranda, who would you have?
I guess for me, we were talking about it, and I think Amelia Earhart.
Oh, that's cool.
That's somebody that inspires a lot, and I like what she stands for. She was a very independent woman. She flew across the Atlantic Ocean by herself, which is something that I feel like I could definitely relate to.
Yeah.
And she just stood up a lot for women's rights and just having that ambitious.
Yeah, she's a pioneer.
Yes. And the fact that she kind of was changing the norms for the gender roles in the 1930s. It was just, I don't know, inspiring. So I think I would love to sit down, have a beer with her, and just,
That's right. That's great.
That would be cool.
Yeah, different things. I think it'd be a great conversation.
Yeah.
Good time, for sure.
And I love that, because then it's like, I mean, two like alphas, but within their time period, right?
Yeah.
Like Amelia being an alpha, and Kobe being one. That's awesome.
Like, take me on your plane.
Yeah.
What about you? What would you?
Man, I try to give a different answer every time.
Yeah.
I think one time it was like Shawn Michaels from WWF or WWE. Man, if I had to do one now, if I had to choose a new one, dang.
Tough question. When we read it, I'm like,
yeah.
I was like,
probably Kelly Slater.
Kelly Slater?
Yeah, the surfer. I think that would be a fun one to kind of talk about. I mean, because he, at one point in the surf world, like he was like Jordan. And like he won, worlds. I don't know. I can't remember how many times. But like he was untouchable. And like, but eventually you get older, like your body can only handle so much. But like, even when he came back and was trying to almost win one again, it was just like, man, it's like, that's, or maybe he did. I can't remember. I'm probably gonna get roasted. If there's any surfers out there listening, they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, like that, like, no matter what, like he was,
impressive.
Yeah, he was really, really good.
Do you surf?
I used to.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a lot when I was a kid.
You're catching me in the deep ocean, dog.
Yeah.
I'm scared of sharks, man.
He's scared of the ocean.
Okay.
I'm scared of sharks. I ain't.
Yeah.
I think he's scared of big bodies of water and like the unknown underneath.
Bro, if I can't see underwater, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm trying so hard. Like, just jump in.
Yeah. But I mean, I grew up in the water, basically. Yeah. So, like, man, my stepdad taught me, and I just kind of would do that. We do it almost every weekend.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
awesome. That's
such a fun hobby, just to get out there.
Yeah.
Peace. No electronics.
Yeah. And that was the thing. When I was a kid, like, I thought everybody did that. I thought it was just the norm. But I went to, like, a primarily, like, Hispanic like, school. And I'm, like, showing up at my board shorts. They're like, what are you wearing, bro?
We go to Rhode Island every so often, and we have a friend that lives over there. And in the mornings, we'll just, like, get up, get coffee.
Yeah.
And he lives by the beach. His house is by the beach. So we just walk, like, a block or two.
Okay.
And then we'll get our, like, bagel and our coffee, and then we just go by the rocks, and you see all these surfers there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, it's super cool watching them. It's fun.
Yeah.
So I would love that experience, but I'm just too scared of that.
Yeah.
Okay. It happens.
Or the place that we went to, remember?
Oh, in Santa Cruz?
Yes, Santa Cruz.
Okay.
So there's like a little place there, and he's always taking me to different coffee shops.
Yeah.
So I love just finding out new like coffee roasters and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So we'll go find a local one, and then luckily we found a lot out there. Yeah. So then we grabbed coffee and just find a nice view by the beach, by the ocean.
Yeah.
But that one in Santa Cruz was really nice because it was kind of off the cliff, and then you could just see all the surfers.
There's a really good, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Do you guys ever go to Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There's one called, I think it's like, I'll look it up outside, but it's like El Jefas or something like that, or Jefas.
Jefas?
Yeah.
For that one for sure.
And then there's just up the street is Las Palmas Brewing. Have you ever been there?
I think I brought you some back, right? That was an IPA.
I think so.
Oh, man. Like when I went, there was like 8 beers on the menu. I had one of everything.
Nice.
They were all like, every beer I had was like unique, but amazing.
It's nice when you can try them all and you're like, I liked every one of them.
Yeah, and it's rare, right? When you go to a brew, because I mean, we all have our different styles. You may not like every style that they have on the menu, but all the ones I had there, I was like shocked. I was like, damn, this is really good.
Yeah. And then especially, I am a beer tender's worst nightmare.
Okay.
As a client, because I always order flights.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
beer. I've heard beer tenders don't like flights.
Yeah. He hates me as a client. But I just feel like if it's a new place, I want to try them all.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't make sense for me to commit to a 16 ounce when I could just commit to, one type, commit to 5 different ones and try them all out. But everywhere I go, if it's a new place, I'm for sure getting a flight.
Okay.
Something.
I love trying to find new breweries, man.
Yeah, no, Sam. Everywhere we go, we're like, what's nearest brewery? Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just discovered 2 in the past 2 weeks. So I didn't even know these existed.
What were they?
Sugar Monkey, I discovered last week.
So where's that?
Upshift. Where Upshift was that?
I guess
they took over
okay.
Upshift.
Yeah.
I thought they were just closing the place, and she's like, no,
they got bought out by Sugar Monkey. I guess I believe he said, don't quote me, but they've been open a year and a half. Or he's been there a year and a half.
Okay,
it's been about right.
Yeah, because I want to say like Upshift closed like what, 2 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
Maybe he bought it a little bit after. I don't know very much details, but I just discovered
No, man,
that.
I'm glad Steven got that place. Like, he's working at that place. Or
Gladiator?
Yeah, Gladiator. Man, his beers are solid, too. Man.
Dude, yeah. Every beer I had there, I had like 5 of them, I think.
Too. Solid beers, awesome guy.
Yeah.
Really cool. Got to hang out with him after our last guild meeting, and he was very welcoming.
Because you guys were at Gladiator, weren't you?
Yeah.
I love that brew house.
Well, we went to campsite for the meeting, and then
that's right, yeah.
He's like, come over, I gotta do some stuff. So like the whole a bunch of the friends just went over to go bug him.
Love it.
And we stayed there late. So he's a cool guy, man. I love that guy.
The other one I discovered was Poseidoon Brewing in Ventura.
Poseidon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I really like the vibe of this one just because it was more like the
nautical. Okay. Yeah, I love those kind of breweries. And where's it at?
This one is in Ventura.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to check it out.
So, I mean, good. You always find new places everywhere. And like, that's the one thing though. Like, if I just have nothing to do or if I'm looking at the local brewery, you always find something.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee and beer.
Yeah, I love before I go into that, I was going to tell you, I love Campsite's brew house.
Yeah.
Is immaculate.
Yeah, no.
It's like one of the prettiest brew houses I've ever been in.
This is awesome, dude.
I have not been there yet.
You need to go.
They put so much. They put so much into it that I'm like, holy crap! Like it's an amazing. My cousin's favorite place.
Yeah, even Gladiator's brew house. I love like the glass and everything like that. You can see inside. It's an awesome brew house.
We're gonna have to go.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I've been there. It's nice. It's cool.
I used
and
to
then our friend that was brewing here, Zach, which the one I was helping while he was brewing here, he ended up going to campsite. Yeah,
he works there now.
Okay.
Amazing place.
Yeah. I love that place, man.
Another brewery that had like a good like environment to it, like the vibe, was Beer Makes Friends.
Black
Plague.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was a sad one.
That was a favorite brewery.
I know. That was my favorite brewery. That was my top pick. And then that's why I'm like, what am I going to do now? So now I'm on the hunt for a new favorite brewery to see. But I think, too, it depends on the vibes inside and like the decor for me. I want like the whole all-around experience, like good beer and...
Yeah, and there's a lot out there. I mean, there's so many different breweries. I mean, there's always going to be a new one.
Yeah, I know. Which sucks because you want the homies to succeed and
of course. Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
Black Flag was always, that was one of my favorite road trips of let's go to Black Flag. My sister and I would go there all the time. Yeah. So it was sad.
Speaking of favorite breweries, your Mount Rushmore breweries.
So I'm going to go with Rip I'm going to have to put the Pueblo up there because I make the beer, so I'm the bias.
Yeah, I got
and then Russian River, probably.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
He stole my answer.
He stole my answer.
Yeah, Del Pueblo for sure.
Okay.
And then Russian River. And then Rip. Because Rip, they're IPAs. Before, a while back, they haven't made it in a long time, but they made, which was my favorite too, was a blonde stout that they had.
Oh, okay.
And that was my favorite.
Those are great too. Yeah. I love a good blonde stout.
And that's not me knocking any other breweries of my friends either, because I like the Rippers, but I can only pick 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that and that's why it's like a bloated question because it's like everybody has their, their favorites. So.
No, and like, especially like everybody from my homebrew club, the Cerveceros, and my friends, like, they they're like, man, all you like is Rip. I'm like, hey, man, if I'm willing to drive to either Rip or Ism, like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
That's the beers that I want to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my two favorite that I'm always saying, like, I want to go there and I want to go there. So I'm into IPAs and they're very IPA forward.
Yeah.
Right? And other places are not as IPA forward. So to me, it's like, those are the two places.
They just make great award-winning beers.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
You can't.
Straightforward.
You know. And Ian's a big old teddy bear. So
oh, dude, that's why I was like, kind of like, who do I want to, like, when you say, who do you want to collab with? It's like, it's obviously Rip and Ism. But for me, it was just, it edged out that I met Danny first and Ian. But Ian, dude, once I meet Ian, another guy that gave me great advice and super awesome. And he's always like, every time we see each other, he'll just come up like, what's up, dog? He gives me a big old hug. So it's just great guy, man.
Oh, for sure.
Great guy.
Yeah, well, one of the second to last question, if you could bring something back from when you were a kid that's not around anymore, what would it be?
I don't know if this counts, but I want that like toughness back then. Right?
Okay.
Like, I know it's not like an object or anything, but like, it's just everybody being tough back then. Like, it was like tough love, tough this. And I feel like nowadays it's kind of hard to be, especially for us that we're like our age, and then we see younger kids and then they're like, oh man, like you hurt my feelings. I'm like, come on, dude. Don't take it serious.
Everybody's feelings gets hurt nowadays.
I know. Nowadays it's like, careful with everything you say, careful with everything you do.
I know.
Back then it was like, tough it up, bro.
Yeah.
So that I would love that again, because that's how I was raised and that's how I grew up. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Mine is slightly similar to his, but we were talking about it. That I feel like in a way I would bring back like that Carlos Mencia culture. Like that joking around where, you know, I feel like this in today's time and age, the community can be a little bit more easily offended. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like
with everything. Yeah.
Like if you bring Carlos Mencia jokes now, as the new kids would say, like he's canceled, then it would just be like uproar. But
even like Chappelle, I feel like if they did anything that Chappelle did back in the day, he would. I mean, but they tried to cancel him, but they couldn't.
He's like, they're not gonna cancel Chappelle, bro.
Yeah. People love him too much.
Yeah, dude, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, I think just that culture of just, you know, like this being able to speak your mind in a way that wasn't taken as offensively.
Oh yeah.
So I think something like that. That and Blockbuster.
That's what's mine.
Blockbuster's awesome.
Yeah.
What's one of mine? Yeah. I would love. That was like my dream job as a kid.
Oh, dude, I applied like 5 times. Bro, different Blockbusters, and at the moment I was doing good money because what was I doing? I was truck driving, I think, but I'm like, I just want a part time here.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, you make too much money. You're overqualified. I'm like,
I'm not asking for more.
It's Blockbuster, bro. Like, I just want
to watch movies, damn it.
I want to have free rentals.
They did good with that little red box, right? Red box is the name of it. That one was pretty exciting. Yeah. Then you just had to go to like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah. I love that experience. And all
I loved
stuff.
going
awesome.
too. It was so good.
I miss it.
Now technology, everything's just easily accessible.
I know.
That would be something, lack of technology. Let's bring that back.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, last one. If you could describe yourselves in one word, what would it be?
I would say meticulous.
Okay.
Right? I like everything. I'm very picky. And if I'm doing something, I want to do it right. Or I'm very picky on if it's not done the way that I like it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, you're doing it wrong. You know, so it's like, I'm like very precise on stuff. And I think that's something that like all my family knows from me.
Okay.
Because she's like, dude, like, it's just fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. This is how it has to be done.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need this like this. Because
I gotcha.
Slightly perfectionist.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to brewing. But I mean, you have to, you know, you have to be sanitized.
Yeah, I feel like brewers have to be perfectionists. If they're not to say that they can't be good at their job, but you have to have that perfectionist and like that passionate mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I just don't feel like you're going to be successful.
No, yeah. Same with you. Like, I noticed how you, from your first podcast to now, like you've improved on all your questions and all your conversations and stuff that you want to be more precise on stuff. And that takes experience and time, you know, and I think you're very
baptism by fire.
Yeah. You're always looking to strive for better.
Yeah. But if it's not something like, if you're not learning something new every day, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just self-growth.
Yep. All right.
You're looking at me.
So what's your word?
I think adventurous.
Okay. Actually, I was going to say, I can see that.
Yeah. And everything, whether it's like just going out and finding a new hiking place or even professionally, I feel I'm very adventurous and
Okay.
Basically all aspects of life.
Yeah.
That's great. That's all we can be, right?
Yeah.
Try to get out there and do it. Probably drive. Yeah. Just because I love, like, I don't know, I love, like, wanting, like, it's never good enough kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the perfectionist kind of thing, but it's just like drive, like wanting to continue to like grind and learn. And because I love the grind part, even with my full-time job and this, like, yeah, there's days that I'm tired and I'm like, I really just want to chill in bed for a couple more hours.
Yeah.
But like as soon as I get there and the mics are on, it's like the switch flips.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's do this.
No, I feel you. When I have days off and I'm like, I've been tired because we had a couple events or whatever, and then I had to be here on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm like, oh, I ain't got nothing to do today. Like, I get to enjoy. I'm like, this is awesome. And then I come to work on Monday, and my boss is like, how was your weekend? I'm like, I did nothing. I did nothing. I had a great time. But no, for sure. Like, if you have something to do, the same thing. It's just I can't sit there, and sometimes I wake up late, and I'm like, damn, my day went by, and I'm not, I lost my day. But yeah.
I think having that drive is important too, like how you're inspired. Like once you get to work, since you love it.
Yeah.
And that was literally him last week because he was really tired. We did have a couple events, plus he's been here brewing full time. So he was just like, I'm so tired. And then he was like saying it was a long brew day. And I literally told him like, but this was your dream. Remember one day, like we were here, like you just dreamt it one day. And now just remind yourself like one day you dreamt of this day and it's here. So, remind yourself of like why you're tired, why you're working this hard, just to give him like that added motivation.
And even the days I am tired, like you said, like I'll be laying there, I'll be like watching TV or watching a movie in bed, and I'm like, fuck, I feel like I need to get out and do something.
Yeah, no, it's just like you can find something to do eventually. Yeah, and then
stay with my dog all day, avoid people.
I feel like I didn't do anything if I didn't do anything that day, and I'm like, this is useless today.
Yeah, or even if it's sometimes like maybe I won't leave the house, but I'll just edit a little bit, or I'll try to come up with other ideas for like T-shirts, or come up with ideas for the show or stuff like that. Like at least I did something. But like there's probably a movie on in the background or something while I'm doing all that. Yeah,
I always watching movies. I love movies.
Oh, same, man. So many, and there's so many great ones out there. But
for sure. I, like right now when I'm sitting down, I'm like, what's the oldest movie I haven't seen that I loved? And I just kind of go back and find stuff. But I can watch movies over and over.
Yeah, I love my old movies. I love Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
I have not.
Jimmy Stewart. Give that movie a watch if you ever get a chance.
Okay,
it's really good.
What is it,
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I'll put it out because that way I know what to look for.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll probably end up watching it tonight.
I know.
There you go. Yeah, it's in black and white. Like, they might have a color version, but it's in. I mean, the one I have is in black and white. But it was like the guy, like he's the kind of guy where like the politicians hired him, like they wanted him to be the governor because they thought they could control him, and he was stupid.
Yeah.
So they bring him on, and then eventually, like he realizes what's going on, and he's actually really smart, and then he goes through like a whole process. He does a filibuster. It's really cool.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I like that movie.
That's your favorite old movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, but this has been a blast, guys. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us, man. I appreciate it.
You.
Yeah.
Sorry
it took me so long to...
Same here, bro. I know we tried to do it a couple of times, and I had events to work on. So, dude. It was hard, but I'm glad it worked out right now.
Yeah. Could never be mad at it, brother. You're out there grinding. You guys are doing your thing. So congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Well, I'll cheers you real quick. Oh, she's still working on that first.
I'll cheers you there.
That's all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Make sure, come down, check out Do Pueblo or Cerveceria Do Pueblo off of Pasadena and Bellevue. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, it was such a cool time hanging out with them, and I mentioned it, and I think in the post, but like I tried a guava beer that I liked. That never happened. So it's never happened out of I don't know how many I've tried. So that was really cool. I mean. And man, honestly, Do Pueblo, like that brewery is cool, and they just opened up a second location in Burbank. So man, get out there and check them out, and then follow obviously that Tap Truck LA. Go check out wherever they are. I mean, last time I saw them they were at the Ogopogo anniversary. No, that wasn't the last time, but it was like, it was the last time I saw him was at Do Pueblo. But prior to that, I mean, it's so cool. Like the Tap Truck's so awesome, and you guys can book them for events and stuff like that. They do a lot of work for, like these bigger companies, but they'll do anything, right? And they want to do anything that they can to help out the community as well. And I thought that was really cool that, Miranda talked about. So All right. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. Next week's episode is Cody episode from Michi Brew Co. So looking forward to that. And then after that, it will be Quinn from Boulevard. And then it will be the Lakefront from Milwaukee. And then Nate from Central Waters in Milwaukee. So yeah, got some stuff coming. And then I'm going to figure out, because normally I do the thank you episode every 25th, but I don't want to push anybody's episode back. So I'm going to probably wait to do that maybe like 154, because I think right now I have enough to get me to 153. So yeah, we're closing in on 150. Holy shit, 150 straight weeks of putting out an episode. Pretty wild. Closing in on 3 years of the tap room. Pretty wild stuff. And you know what that means? That means Mike from Unsung's coming back on. Got to reach out to him, get that all scheduled. But yeah, that's all I got. I have leftovers, so I'm going to make another fat burrito. And yeah, there we go. So I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Hope you guys enjoy your week. I hope the Packers win today. Hope that they're playing the Broncos. It's gonna be a tough one. But yeah, that's all I got. All right. I hope you guys, like I said, have a good day. And Christmas is coming, guys. So just be good to each other. All right. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. All right. Well, don't forget to support local, drink local, and find your beer. Cheers.